Here is your AI briefing for August 20th, 2026, with 12 stories. Story 1. Meta ran ads for an app promising to nudify female politicians. Meta ran political ads for an app that used pornographic deepfakes resembling U.S. female politicians, including a porn video ad, raising urgent platform safety and impersonation risks for elections. Meta's internal review found the ads were part of a coordinated campaign exploiting automated ad review gaps to bypass standard political ad restrictions. Meta's ad delivery algorithm prioritized engagement over safety, proving its automated moderation is still a liability for election integrity. Story 2. Offering zero data retention for frontier models. OpenAI keeps zero data retention for eligible API customers and previews private safety processing, aiming to enhance advanced safety checks while preserving customer data privacy in production workflows. The feature ensures training data is not stored on OpenAI servers, addressing enterprise compliance concerns. This allows sensitive workflows to operate without retaining proprietary inputs for model improvement. OpenAI sells privacy as safety, but private safety processing still implies their algorithms inspect the data, making the zero retention claim technically hollow for model improvement. Story 3. Meet the startup helping Wall Street put a price on AI compute. Silicon Data is pitching Wall Street a way to price and hedge AI compute costs for data center GPU spend that totals hundreds of billions annually, tying pricing to real usage instead of guesswork. The firm utilizes GPU utilization metrics to create financial instruments that protect against volatile cloud spending. This provides institutional investors with a direct hedge against the unpredictable costs of expanding AI infrastructure. Silicon Data offers a financial derivative for GPU sprawl, proving Wall Street will monetize any scarcity, even when the underlying asset is a depreciating commodity. Story 4. OpenAI hit the brakes. Now what? OpenAI temporarily paused parts of AI development for 2 weeks while tightening security and safeguards, as Anthropic and Chinese open-weight rivals intensified pressure ahead of an IPO. The pause targeted specific high-risk research areas to address newly identified security vulnerabilities. This strategic delay aims to stabilize internal protocols before navigating the complex regulatory landscape surrounding its upcoming public listing. OpenAI pauses development for security right before an IPO, likely prioritizing investor confidence over the urgency of beating Anthropic in the race to AGI. Story 5. TerraPower's nuclear reactor has a secret weapon for powering AI data centers. TerraPower's reactor design targets steady, firm power for AI data centers by emphasizing dispatchable output and grid resilience, aiming to win multi-year capacity agreements where competitors can't match reliability. The design utilizes molten salt technology that operates at atmospheric pressure, eliminating the risk of high-pressure steam explosions associated with traditional water-cooled nuclear reactors. TerraPower promises grid resilience to win AI data center contracts, betting that reliability trumps the lower operational costs of gas. Story 6. Dun & Bradstreet powers the agentic shift by deploying Snowflake Cortex agents on its marketplace data listings. Dun & Bradstreet will launch Snowflake Cortex agents across its Snowflake Marketplace listings so customers can query and activate its marketplace data via conversational workflows, accelerating agentic BI discovery and use. These agents enable non-technical users to execute complex SQL queries through natural language prompts. The move positions D&B as a key data provider for autonomous enterprise decision-making workflows. D&B's Cortex agents add latency to business intelligence queries, turning Snowflake's high-performance warehouse into a conversational chatbot bottleneck that slows down data-driven decision-making. Story 7. NVIDIA's new financial strategy does not compute. In April, NVIDIA aligns with Apollo, BlackRock, Blackstone, Brookfield, Goldman Sachs, and KKR to assemble $500 billion in compute financing, treating compute as an investable asset class beyond prior operating budgets. the fund structures compute capacity as a permanent, yield-generating asset rather than a depreciating capital expense. This shift incentivizes hardware vendors to prioritize long-term deployment over rapid refresh cycles. Treating compute as an asset class is just financial alchemy. The real winners are BlackRock and KKR, while NVIDIA shifts the infrastructure risk onto its investors. Story 8. Google Gemini is getting a dedicated student hub. For back to school, Google is launching a Gemini student hub that lets students build study notebooks with graphs, images, generate flashcards and practice quizzes, and auto-add test dates to their planner. The platform integrates directly with existing school management systems to synchronize curriculum materials and assignment deadlines automatically. Teachers can now assign personalized study guides that adapt to individual student performance metrics in real time. Google's Gemini Student Hub bundles flashcards with test date automation, turning education into another sticky ecosystem loop rather than a neutral learning tool. Story 9. Watch Valve set up the Steam frame in its own leaked videos. Valve's ARM Steam client briefly surfaced leaked Steam frame unboxing and setup videos, then pulled them quickly, revealing bundled accessories and setup steps ahead of the official rollout. The leaked footage confirmed the device features a dedicated cooling fan and a proprietary magnetic mounting system for the handheld console. Valve's rapid deletion suggests internal concerns about premature feature exposure affecting the official launch strategy. The Valve Steam frame leak suggests a VR headset that streams to an ARM client, a confusing niche play that risks fragmenting the VR market further. Story 10. Google's Pixel 11 Pro Fold feels like the end of an era. Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 7 drove a thinner, lighter, near-crease-free foldable shift, and Google's Pixel 11 Pro Fold lands after that pivot, signaling a market reset rather than a continuation. Google's engineering team struggled to replicate Samsung's hinge mechanism, resulting in a device that remains noticeably thicker than its primary competitor despite iterative improvements. Google's Pixel 11 Pro Fold arrives late to the hardware race, leaving it chasing Samsung's thinner, crease-free designs instead of leading. Story 11. Amazon makes its AI-powered Alexa Plus free on Fire TV, no Prime required. Amazon is rolling out Alexa Plus to compatible Fire TV devices in the US, automatically upgrading users to the AI assistant without Prime starting immediately, expanding access beyond subscribers. The update replaces the traditional voice command interface with a conversational model capable of understanding natural language queries and executing complex multi-step tasks across streaming apps. Amazon trades privacy for convenience by forcing Alexa on non-subscribers, effectively turning every Fire TV into a data-collecting surveillance node. Story 12. StackAdapt's AI Delegation Gap Report reveals how marketers are redefining AI decision-making in advertising. StackAdapt's global AI delegation study finds marketers increasingly let AI recommend, brief, optimize, and execute ads, while humans retain approval at higher-risk steps where errors are costly. This shift allows agencies to scale campaign production while maintaining brand safety through human-in-the-loop oversight. Marketers delegate the boring optimization work to AI, but keep humans for the high-stakes decisions, proving AI is a tool, not a replacement for accountability. That is the briefing for today.